Hey folks, today is August the 6th. It's currently 7:36 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Promax Gold EA weekly update review. If you recall last week, I mentioned that I was going to be starting a test with some new settings, and I was able to do that this week. But first of all, if you recall last week, we did 0.66%. And the week before that, we did 1.06%. And the week before that, we did 0.84%. So the new updated version of Promax has definitely been performing well. It's not as high in profit as the original version that we tested, but it's definitely supposed to be, I believe, safer, which is always a good thing here. But we did opt to go ahead and test out some new settings. Some of you guys are doing extremely well, earning 2-3% per week. So I definitely wanted to try out some of those settings, and Victor V was able to send over the settings that he's been using to do extremely well. And I believe he mentioned in last week's video exactly how well he did. We'll take a look at that when we check out. Actually, let me go ahead and pull this up now so I don't forget to check on the comments of last week's video. And go ahead and pull that up so I don't forget. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead now and jump in. And I will mention that I have been following the results of this test pretty closely this week. One of the reasons is because I noticed on Monday that we hadn't gotten any trades. And I said, okay, maybe nothing came along that would have triggered a trade with the system with these settings. And then Tuesday came along, again, no trades. Wednesday came along, again, no trades. So at that point, I reached out to Victor to see if he had gotten any trades, with the EA, with the settings he uses. And of course, he had gotten settings or had gotten trades. So that let me know that there's something going on. So I asked him what broker he's using, and he told me. And it happened to be the same exact broker that I'm using. And so he then told me that with LMFX, he's actually using a zero account. So I reached out to the broker and I asked them, what account type are the demo accounts? And he said demo accounts always start out as premium accounts. And as you can see here, this is kind of just the information on what the premium account offers and what it starts out with. Spread from 1, commission USD per lot, leverage. You can see all that information on the website if you like. But over here on the zero account, you can see it's different. Spreads from 0, commission USD per lot, leverage. So it's definitely a different account type. So I sent an email in and I asked them to switch me from the premium, which their demo accounts always start out as, to the zero. And so they did that for me on Thursday. All right, let's actually now come down here. We can go into history. Like I said, I believe I think I did get one trade on Wednesday. And we'll take a look at that. But then I believe I got 2 other trades on Thursday and then 1 trade on Friday. So after I actually switched over to the zero account, things really started to move. All right, and actually let's go ahead now and take a look at the VPS. But this is saying, let's see here, updated yesterday at 13:02. So it looks like there might be something going on with my MyFX book. So we'll take a look at that when we log into the VPS here. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look now at the news. We had quite a bit of high impact news this week. Monday, we had ISM manufacturing PMI. On Tuesday, nothing there. Wednesday, we had ISM services PMI. On Thursday, we had USD unemployment claims. On Friday, we had non-farm payroll. So quite a few high impact releases that could have caused whipsaws and spikes for us. And I do still have the vendors page pulled up, so we'll take a look at his results as well. All right, let's go ahead now and jump into the VPS. And as you guys can see, VPS is running properly. Got our smiley face there. Let's take a look over here. MyFX book is showing that statement uploaded successfully. MyFX book. I am not sure exactly why my Facebook is not. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to have to look into that. And yeah, I'll have to look into it, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out exactly what's going on with my Facebook and why it's not updating. Let's see here. Last published 8/6/2021, and it's showing 8/5/2021. So that's definitely a problem. I'll have to figure this out, folks. But that means that most likely it's not just 0.23% for the week. Because now that I actually take a look at this, I'm seeing that the only trade is showing, let's see here, that's 8/4. It's only showing that trade from Wednesday. And like I said, up until the point of Wednesday, we had only taken one trade. And I believe Thursday is when I reached out to the broker after talking to Victor to see if they could switch me over to the zero account. All right, so we'll take a look at my Facebook a little later. Hopefully we can get that updated and running the way it's supposed to be. But we can, for the time being, jump in here. And as you can see, here's that 8/4 trade. And 8/6. Okay, so it looks like on Friday, we took quite a few trades. Thursday's when they had me, or when they told me that they were going to swap me over to the zero account. That's Thursdays when I reached out to them and when they were supposed to do that. As you guys can see here on Friday, we took quite a few more trades than what we've taken for the rest of the week. So next week will basically be our first full week with the settings on the proper account type. So switching things over to the zero account definitely had a positive impact on us here. And like I said, I'm going to have to figure out exactly why my Facebook, even though we have a smiley face here, is not updating. So I'll figure that out and hopefully have it update by next week. So that means that this is most likely wrong here, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead now and take a look and see how the vendor did this week. All right, so it looks like in the vendor's account, and his updated 4 hours ago, so that is all the recent information. It looks like he did 0.48% for the week. And this is on the $1,000 live account. All right, and let's come over here and see how you guys did. Let's go ahead and refresh the page so we got the most up-to-date comments here. All right. All right, I finished up with 5.25% for the month. However, I did have the EA crash or run into some sort of issue. This meant I had to close everything and then reapply the EA to the chart. This resulted in me missing about 6 trading days, wow, before I noticed there was a problem. So taking that into consideration, not a bad month. Definitely not a bad month at all. All right, I ended the month with 17% profit. Started out strong, then slowed down a bit. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the results, as this is a realistic expectation to achieve safely. P.S. Congrats on the new site. Looks great. All right. Wow. 17%, guys. I'm kind of at a loss for words at that. That is definitely a great month with this particular expert advisor. And like I said, we're going to continue to let it run. Now that I'm switched over to this zero account, hopefully next week, we're going to be taking a lot more trades. One reason that I know some of you guys are getting better results than me and getting significantly better percentage returns is because on the preset that I was using, it was only trading for a few hours each day. Now it's trading significantly more hours. So that's obviously more time for the EA to be trading is going to result in, hopefully, higher profits at the end of the week and at the end of the month. So like I said, we're going to let it run next week. Hopefully I'll get the My Facebook issue fixed so you guys can follow along. And maybe by Monday, if it's fixed, you can come here and this should be updated so you can see what the real weekly update is. And that's unfortunate because I'm not going to be able to put it in the thumbnail for the YouTube video since I don't know what the actual amount is. But anyway, it is what it is. I think that's everything I want to touch on. Let me make sure. Let me go back through this. All right, went through the different accounts, went through the vendors. All right. So yeah, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on the Promax EA, you can send those to me, and I'll try to get those answered for you. And like I said, I'll try to get the MyFX book issue resolved, whatever it might be. And if you guys want to test out Promax for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. All right, folks, hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next week on our second update for Victor settings. Take care, folks.